Today we are thankful for goals met, the loved ones who have supported us, the mentors who have patiently steered us, the education we have received, and finally for the friends we made along the way. As we once again embark on different paths headed towards new experiences, may we dutifully employ the knowledge that we have gained, have the patience to continue learning that which we have not, and most importantly, may we have the conviction to use the tools we have been given to make our world a more just, equal, and intentional one. Thank you.
Please be seated. Dr. Turner, members of the law school faculty and staff, distinguished guests, family and friends, it is a great pleasure for me to welcome you to SMU on this very happy occasion. The weather may have driven us inside tonight, but I promise you we are going to make some Moody magic and celebrate these amazing new members of the Mustang alumni family. For those who would like to see the quad setup, the flowers will be out in the morning. If you would like to go take some pictures in the morning, please feel free to do so. To our degree candidates, I extend on behalf of the faculty and staff our most sincere congratulations and our very best wishes. You have achieved so much during your time with us, and we are so proud of each and every one of you. And we are absolutely thrilled to have so many family and friends of our graduates here today to share in this celebration. We have a very special guest with us this evening. I am honored to have the 10th president of Southern Methodist University, Dr. R. Gerald Turner, who has served as president of SMU since 1995. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Turner to the podium.
Collins, and I congratulate all of our guests that are with us today, members of the families of our graduates. I know that there are spouses, children, moms and dads, even some very surprised in-laws that to be here to celebrate the completion of this degree. But nevertheless, we're delighted that all of you can be here and to be a part of the celebration of the achievement of these graduates. I'm also pleased to be able to introduce our speaker for this occasion. John Krusno is the current Dallas County District Attorney, a retired felony district court judge of 21 years, and an award-winning lawyer with more than 3 decades of experience in the criminal justice system. He was born in New Orleans and spent his youth in Houston before coming to Dallas in the 1970s and graduating from the University of North Texas in 1978 and from the SMU School of Law in 1982. In addition to his judicial background, he has 7 years of service as Dallas County Assistant District Attorney and Chief Felony Prosecutor, as well as serving as a criminal defense lawyer while in private practice, showing you gotta be flexible, graduates. He's earned a national reputation for his innovative work on drug courts, criminal justice reform, and evidence-based sentencing. He regularly appears in news and on television as an expert on these and other criminal justice matters. He has lectured and taught courses at the National Drug Court Institute, the National Judicial College, and the National Center for State Courts, and has presented at several national training conferences for the National Association of Drug Court Professionals. In addition to receiving an SMU Dedman School of Law Distinguished Alumni Award, D.A. Krusno has received numerous other awards and has received peer recognition as one of the best criminal defense attorneys in Dallas. He has served on many national and local boards and commissions, including the U.S. Department of Justice Office of Justice Programs on the Science Advisory Board, the Texas Punishment Standards Commission, the Judicial Advisory Council to the Texas Board of Criminal Justice, the City of Dallas Ethics Task Force, and the Task Force on Homelessness, among many others. So would you join me in bringing forward a graduate of the Dedman School of Law, the Dallas County District Attorney, District Attorney John Crusoe.
For that warm welcome and congratulations to everyone. How about it? Feels good, doesn't it? Come on, yeah, doesn't it feel good? Yeah. So I have a little story, a couple little stories to tell you before I give you this speech. First of all, I need someone to raise her hand because I want to recognize her. Claire Grace Burdette, where are you? Claire, where are you? Stand up, wave. Hey, sweetie, how are you? So, guess what? In 1979, Claire's mom and dad and I started classes together, and we graduated in '82. And we were just talking in the back that never would we have dreamed that I would be here giving a commencement speech for their child all these years later. So, congratulations. Dan Hagan, raise your hand. Dan Hagan is class 80 or 81. 81, we were here together, lots of us here. So in any event, I wanted to tell you, I did this once before, I gave the commencement speech in 1995. And I was trying to think then what to talk about. And I called several of my classmates and I said, hey, at the commencement speech, who spoke? And they said, I don't know. So I said, well, do you even remember if it was a male or female? No. Do you remember what the topic was? No. So I thought, man, I'm going to give this speech and nobody's going to ever remember it. So here I am for the second time giving this speech and hopefully somebody will remember it. But anyway, so I'm so honored, truly honored to be invited by the students of this prestigious university, Southern Methodist University, Dedman School of Law, to give this year's commencement speech. And what a remarkable milestone and moment for each of you. You've all worked incredibly hard to get where you are, and you deserve to be here. You had a dream, and you chose to pursue it. It wasn't always easy, as we know, but you did it. You kept going despite obstacles, tough exams, and the everyday pressures that law school demands. Plus, for those of you who are married, I know some of you are, and some of you have children, that's an extra burden. Some of you are working, and this has not been an easy 3 years for you. But congratulations for this incredible accomplishment. Do as I have done. Be sure to frame and proudly display your diploma from this university, your law school degree. I promise you, it will mean as much to you in your 40s, 50s, and 60s as it does today. And as the years go by, it will mean more to you. When I was asked to give today's commencement speech, I gave a lot of thought about what I wanted to share with you. What words of wisdom did I want to pass along to you? And then I thought about my own life experiences and my own career goals. And of course, you've heard some of my life experiences from Dr. Turner. But I wanted to make a difference in the criminal justice system. I wanted to be an agent of change. And soon the message I wanted to impart to you, became very clear to me. Now my message to you may sound simple, but trust me, it's not. It will take a lot of hard work and dedication, just like law school has. You will need to frequently remind yourself of this message as you go through life. And are you ready? Here it is. Always believe in yourself. Set high goals for yourself and be unstoppable in reaching those goals. As I said, it's not always going to be easy, but in the end, it's incredibly rewarding to succeed where others said you couldn't. Mediocrity is easy. Anyone can do that. But be bold and challenge yourself to do great things. And I have a little experience in this area. And if you've watched any news coverage lately, you know what I mean. As I said, I've been working most of my life to fix a broken criminal justice system, and to say I've gotten a little pushback just might be an understatement. In fact, recently, the governor of the great state of Texas weighed in and called me a socialist, which I thought was pretty good. I've been called a lot of things in my life, but not a socialist. However, I know I'm still on the right track, and I'm getting lots of support from the right people and the right stakeholders in this community. Most everyone agrees with me that the system, the criminal justice system, is broken and needs a major overhaul. But many are reluctant to push for the bold and necessary changes that are needed, and that is unacceptable to me. I made a decision long ago that I was no longer going to be complicit in a system that targets the poor, people of color, the mentally ill, and the homeless population in our communities. The old ways of just locking up everyone does not make sense. It increases mass incarceration, especially for individuals who don't need to be in jail, and it costs taxpayers a lot of money. We can and must do better. I've spent a lot of time recently, since my election and being sworn into office, meeting with various groups, including our area police chiefs, judges, and leaders in the community. And quite frankly, I came away with no new additional ideas and no sense of urgency to tackle this major issue of a criminal justice system that simply doesn't work. Someone had to act. And as unpopular as it might be to try to fix our broken system, I took the path less chosen. I chose to act. In fact, I was in front of the Dallas City Council, the Public Safety Committee, and the chair of that committee said, "When did you ever express that you were going to do these things?" And I said, "Well, I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars campaigning, and I won with 60% of the vote." I said, so it's not really a surprise as to what I'm doing. The real surprise is that I actually did it. And in politics, that's rare. So, I'm so passionate about this calling of mine that I decided to put my money where my mouth is, or at least the DA's money. And so, that's right, not mine. So I recently pledged $100,000 from a special fund in the district attorney's office to help build a 20-acre facility in northwest Dallas that will house 600 men, women, and children, those who are homeless, those who are broken, those who are in need of services, and will be run by the South. Never before in the history of Dallas County has a district attorney pledged money to something outside of the office. Never before in the history of Dallas County has a district attorney pledged money, $100,000 no less, to actually solve a problem that is plaguing this community. And so the Salvation Army has been trying for months to get approval from the city to build this new facility that will provide housing and treatment for the mentally ill and homeless. The stakeholders with the Salvation Army project asked me to go and speak to the city council members and the mayor at a recent council meeting to show that I fully support their efforts. And that's, of course, when I announced the $100 pledge. Naturally, I agree that this facility is exactly what we need and it aligns perfectly with the criminal justice reforms that I'm trying to accomplish as your district attorney. After I pledged the $100,000 and asked city officials to stop sending homeless individuals to jail and pass this measure, they took a vote and unanimously passed it. So that's the good news. So justice is hard work and is also hard work. Remember, the path will not always be an easy one. You must be prepared to be criticized and even mocked for your ideas. But if you truly believe in something, you must never give up. Is it fun to be openly criticized on TV and in the newspaper? Of course not. To have your ideas and reform initiatives twisted to the point where they have no basis in reality? No. Of course not. But I know to make a difference, I've got to stay focused and keep pushing ahead. I must keep my eye on the prize. I remind myself how great it will be to look back and see the positive outcome and changes, and to know that I played a role in making the system better. And that's exactly what I want you to do. Focus on seeing your ideas and your goals through to fruition. Let the naysayers have their day today, because in the end, you will have your day to celebrate, and nobody will be able to take that away from you. Trust me, I know a little bit about this because I faced similar opposition in the 1990s when I first brought up having a diversion program for drug offenders, felony drug offenders. And they were known then as innovative solutions to help provide treatment and rehabilitation to individuals trapped in the criminal justice system. The old ways of automatically locking up people didn't address the underlying problems especially when you look at putting mentally ill and homeless people in jail. There are plenty of innovative ideas and better solutions, and there are methods and models out there that prove reforms work. One is called harm reduction. Harm reduction is a set of practical strategies that help people reduce the negative consequences of drug use, alcoholism, and mental illness, and any other social problem that they may come to bear in their lives by addressing those conditions of use and their treatment. And that's exactly what I've been talking about with my reform initiatives. By addressing the underlying issues, we treat the condition that leads to certain individuals getting locked up or being locked up and stuck in the cycle of incarceration. Additionally, following treatment and rehabilitation, many of these individuals are able to become contributing members of society again. Now, doesn't that sound like a better plan? And doesn't it make more sense than just this nonsense of locking up people? Furthermore, research shows that locking up these individuals does not reduce recidivism or rearrest rates. And guess who puts the bill to keep these folks in jail? You and I do. Continuing on that path only serves to perpetuate the revolving door of arrest, release, and reincarceration. We can also look back, decades after introducing a better way with divert court and successful diversion programs, and show we have the evidence-based data to prove that it works. And you know who did the research for that program? SMU. So, that's right. I subjected the divert court program to two different third-party academic studies conducted by SMU. One was done by the psychology department, and it showed that the program graduates achieved a 68% reduction in recidivism or rearrest rate. We did a cost-benefit study from the SMU economics department that showed that divert saved taxpayers $9.34 in avoided criminal justice costs for every $1 spent on participants in the program. I'm proud to tell you that having worked so much through the state for criminal justice reform and having done the things that I've done is that today there's a treatment facility named after me for this work. And it's the Judge John C. Curzo Treatment Center in Dallas. It provides an intensive residential program as an alternative to incarceration for individuals on probation in Dallas County. Now, quite frankly, I think that's pretty good that I'm not dead and my name's on the building. I think that's quite uncommon. This center works to ensure successful substance abuse treatment and reintegration into the community. It also offers education and skills training and job search assistance to probationers and education and counseling for family members. Now, doesn't that make more sense to help people become contributing members of society rather than clogging up our jails and costing taxpayers a lot of money? I think so. Equally exciting, other cities across the nation are now modeling the programs that we started in Dallas. Was all the criticism worth it? Today, you bet it was, and there was criticism then. To help drive my point home to you, I'm reminded of famous people who were also told their ideas were crazy or that they were not adequate for the job at hand. And let's take a moment. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job and was told she was unfit for TV and would never make it in broadcasting. Did she quit and give up? No, of course not. And look where she is today, likely the most successful person in television. How about Walt Disney? Excuse me. He was fired from one of his first animation jobs because his editor felt he, quote, lacked imagination and didn't have any good ideas, unquote. Can you believe that? He also filed for bankruptcy twice after trying to get his Disney park dream off the ground. Did he give up? No, he didn't. And his vision of creating a magical place for everyone to enjoy is now loved and visited by millions of people all over the world. Stephen King's first book, Carrie, was rejected 30 times by publishers, but he didn't give up either. He continued to believe in himself, kept submitting his book, and now he's one of the best-selling authors of all time. And who doesn't remember the Beatles? They were dropped by their first record label. Decca told them, we don't like their sound, and guitar music is on the way out. They have no future in show business. So remember that the next time someone says your dream or idea is no good, it will never work, you're not good enough, don't you believe it. Lastly, did you know that Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team? He went home and cried, but he didn't let this early life setback stop him from playing the game he loved. And of course, as you know, he became a basketball superstar. And I love this quote from him. He says, "I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I've been entrusted to make the game-winning shot, and I missed. I've failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." And so I, to you, want each of you to succeed. I hope you will set your sights high. I hope you will never let anyone tell you that you can't succeed at something. If they do, say, "Just watch me." So congratulations to you, the class of 2019. May your hardships become opportunities. May your dreams and ideas become realities. May you have the strength and wisdom to endure all of the naysayers and persevere to the greatness that lives within you. And I wish you immense success in whatever you choose to do in your life and career. And I congratulate your families. Before I leave here, I want to say that to all the moms and dads and everybody. Congratulations on your success. And thank you very much. Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you, D.A. Crusoe, for your inspirational remarks. It is a great honor to have you here with us this evening. Our next speaker is our valedictorian, and our valedictorian this year is Brian Long. Brian graduated cum laude from the University of Texas at Dallas with a Bachelor of Arts in Government and Politics. He then pursued a career as a cybersecurity and IT risk consultant. He was ultimately promoted to managing director of a cybersecurity consulting firm. Brian entered SMU Dedman School of Law as an evening student with a Dean's Scholarship. He worked on the Clemency Project, was director of the brief committee for the 2018 Jackson Walker Moot Court competition, and was a lead articles editor for the SMU Law Review. Brian will join McDermott, Will, and Emery this fall as an associate in the technology and outsourcing section and the cybersecurity section. As Brian comes to the podium, please join me in congratulating him.
Well, classmates, we made it. We've come to the end of law school. We've made it past the first year jitters, the dread of being cold called by professors, and those first fear-inducing finals. Over the year, we've mastered cases, statutes, and treatises. We've gained understanding of black letter law and policy. We've competed in moot court, mock trial, and negotiation competitions. We wrote papers for law reviews, edited writing seminars, and directed research. Our study of the law has transformed us so that we now think, speak, and react like lawyers, not only in situations at school and work, but throughout our lives. But we did not go on this journey alone. We had the help of friends, family, professors, faculty, staff, and each other. We should all take a moment today to express our thanks to those in our lives who have helped and supported us. I do not know who deserves thanks from each of you, but I wanted to share my list with you as an example. First, I thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. As Philippians 4:3 says, I am walking in Christ's strength. Second, I thank my wife, Linda Long. She encouraged me without hesitation to pursue law school the first time I mentioned it to her. She has helped me manage these last crazy years of work, school, and family, and I could not have done this without her. Next, I thank my parents. My father, Kenneth Long, who modeled for me at an early age what hard work and perseverance looks like. And my mother, Teresa Clay, who instilled in me a lifelong love for books and learning. I thank my daughters, Catherine, Kaylee, and Audrey. They have seen a lot less than me these last few years, but they have provided inspiration for me to continue and complete my degree. Thank you to my former employer, Agile, who allowed me to desist from my work travel schedule and be available for union classes. Thank you to all the professors, faculty, and staff of SMU whose dedication to this law school is evident every day. And finally, thanks to all of you, my classmates. You made this entire journey interesting, enjoyable, and fun. In conclusion, we are entering a profession, not just a job. It promises challenge, excitement, and rewards. We are entering public service, private practice, and JD Advantage positions where we can make a positive impact to our clients. We have been instructed in skills that we need, and now we just need to implement them. I challenge each of us to seek excellence, zeal, competence, integrity, and honesty in all our work, but also include compassion, mercy, and love. Our words, spoken and written, are important. A professor once told me that as lawyers, words are the only tools we have. But we should temper our words with love for others. As Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians, "If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal." Congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations, Brian, on your stellar academic achievement. At this time, I would like to honor one of our retiring faculty colleagues, Professor Peter Winship, the James Cleo Thompson Sr. Trustee Professor, joined the SMU Law faculty as a full-time professor in 1974. He obtained his undergraduate and law degree at Harvard and then attended the University of London School of Economics for his LLM degree. His scholarship and teaching at SMU focused on domestic and international commercial law. He also taught corporate law and seminars on American legal history, comparative commercial law, admiralty law, and law and ethics. He is the author of 7 books and numerous chapters and articles. He retires as Professor Emeritus of Law. Professor Winship could not be with us tonight, but please join me in expressing our appreciation for his years of service. The faculty of SMU Dedman School of Law are both scholars and teachers. Through their research, lectures, and other activities, they have influenced the path of the law around the country and around the world. But it is primarily as teachers that our students have known us. As an affirmation of the importance that we attach to teaching, the school has established a prize to be awarded each year to the member of the full-time faculty who is voted by the graduating class to be the best classroom instructor. The Outstanding Teacher Prize is known as the Dr. Don M. Smart Teaching Award, so named because of a generous gift by a member of the class of 1965. Brooke Adams, outgoing president of the Student Bar Association, will announce the winner of this award. As Brooke comes to the podium, I want to thank her for her wonderful and energetic leadership throughout the year.
SMU Law is saturated with impressive professors. Professors capable of reducing complex legal concepts to manageable bites comprehensible to students just beginning their legal careers. But in such a competitive environment filled with some of the top legal minds in the nation, the professors who set themselves apart are those with the almost unteachable soft skills necessary to truly connect with their students. One of those professors, and our honoree tonight, is Professor Joanna Grossman. As the inaugural Ellen K. Solinder Endowed Chair in Women in the Law, Professor Grossman has consistently demonstrated her uncanny ability to connect and resonate with her students. This ability encourages her students to engage with the material on a deeper and more meaningful level. Because of this, many students look up to her as a mentor. In fact, she acts as a mentor to so many students, it's about time we set up a take-a-number system outside of her door during office hours. And to Professor Grossman, her career as a scholar and educator is not limited to the confines of the law quad. Instead, she devotes her entire life to the calling by promoting and assisting some of the law school's most important events. From helping raise stipends for the students in the Public Interest Association, through the annual April auction, to hosting student dinners and movie nights at her home, and even cheering on the faculty in the students' first faculty basketball game. which the students won this year, by the way. Professor Grossman betters the school and promotes accessibility to our professors. She even subjected her family to the wrath of over-competitive and notably exhausted law students by competing in the SBA kickball tournament on a Sunday afternoon earlier this semester. Tonight, it is my distinct pleasure to present this year's John Smart Teaching Award to Professor Joanna Grossman. Please join me in showing her the same support that she has shown our school and students.
The music and pageantry of this hooding ceremony are a joyful tradition for the law school community. I need to thank the extraordinary Bobby Hine, who is celebrating 32 years with SMU, and he put 2 graduation ceremonies together tonight. Will you please stand to join me in expressing our deepest appreciation to Bobby for all her work in putting this beautiful ceremony together. Was the 23rd class to be required as a condition for graduation to perform 30 hours of public service. This program was initiated to honor the principle that a lawyer must always give back to his or her community. The JD class of 2019 performed 25,226 hours of public service for an average of 93 hours per student. We have instituted a pro bono honor roll for graduating students contributing 200 hours or more to public service, and 50 graduates have been inducted into the pro bono honor roll this evening. We have 6 outstanding students, however, who each volunteered over 500 hours to serving the community. And I would like to take a moment to recognize each of these 6 students for their significant contributions. Please hold your applause until all 6 are standing. Mackenzie Fitzgerald with 897 hours. Catherine Lessing with 854 hours. Harley Elizabeth Jones with 769 hours. Catherine Marie Feraldo with 640 hours. Jennifer Walters with 631 hours, and Jackson Graham Oleski with 501 hours. Will these students please stand? The John E. Kennedy Memorial Scholarships are given in honor of Professor John Kennedy, who served on the faculty with distinction for 20 years until his untimely death in 1989. He was a beloved teacher and had a strong commitment to the law as a service profession. It is most fitting then that the awards given in his memory are presented to the JD graduates who are deemed by their classmates to exemplify the spirit of service by working tirelessly to benefit the law school community. Each scholarship is a cash award, which the recipients will find waiting for them in Dean Yeager's office on Monday. This year we have 2 recipients. Our first recipient is Brooke Adams. Brooke is from Kennedale, Texas, and received her Bachelor of Arts in Media Strategies from Texas Tech University. She is president of the Student Bar Association, a member of the Barristers, was a mentor director for the Inns of Court, and served as a 1L representative. She was named Best Oral Advocate in her round for the Jackson Walker Moot Court Competition, selected as a student advocate for the Matt Kidd Moot Court Competition, and interned with the Dallas County DA's office. She was a member of Women in Law and participated in our Oxford Study Abroad program. She is interested in criminal law and hopes to work as an assistant district attorney in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Please join me in congratulating Brooke Adams. Brooke, please stand. Brian Kelly. Brian is originally from Fort Worth, Texas, and received his Bachelor of Science in Construction Science from Texas A&M University. Pony up, people. Before law school, he worked as a project engineer for Prim Construction. Brian served as president of the Aggie Law Students, an SBA mentor to the Bromberg Inn, and was selected as a member of the Barristers. He was senior articles editor for the Science and Technology Law Review. He externed with Floor Corporation to the Corporate Counsel Externship Program and interned with the legal department at Texas Scottish Rite Hospital. After the bar exam, he would work as an associate at Decker Jones, Fort Worth's second oldest law firm focusing on construction litigation. Please join me in congratulating Brian Kelly. Honors beloved faculty member Sarah Tran, whose selfless service and unyielding commitment to her students and her scholarship in the face of illness and personal adversity represented the very best of our profession. This award is selected by the faculty and is presented to a student who exemplifies the highest standards of leadership, service, and dedication to the nobility of the legal profession. This award also carries a cash prize, which will also be available in Dean Yeager's office on Monday. This year's recipient is Brianna Blackman. Belmont University in Nashville, where she received a Bachelor of Music with an emphasis in music business. Brianna was a student in our combined JD MBA program. She is a member of the Barrister Service Organization. Brianna served as president of the Board of Advocates and was named to the National Order of the Barristers. She was part of the ABA arbitration team that won the national championship this year. She received Best Open and Best Direct in the fall mock trial competition. In the Matt Kidman competition, she was named runner-up champion and received the Best Brief Award, and she received the Excellence and Appellate Advocacy Award. Brianna externed with the Mark Cuban Companies through the Corporate Counsel Externship Program and also worked at Lennox International. She will join Winston and Strawn this fall as a litigation associate. Brianna, we are so delighted to recognize you. Yesterday, the faculty of the law school met to approve the degree candidates for graduation at Moody today. In December 2018, there were 12 LLM candidates, 17 JD candidates, and 1 SJD candidate. Today, there are 35 LLM candidates, 240 JD candidates, 10 JD MBA candidates, and 1 JD Masters in Economics candidate. In August, we will also expect 10 JD candidates, 2 JD MBA candidates, 3 LLM candidates, and 3 SJD candidates to complete their degrees. The students receiving their degrees with honors are identified both in the program and by the special gold honor cords they are wearing around their necks. Students graduating summa cum laude are graduating with a GPA of 3.8 or above. Students graduating magna cum laude are graduating with a GPA of 3.6 or above. And students graduating cum laude are graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.2 or above. Brian Long is our standard bearer. In a few moments, he will lead the procession of JD candidates for their formal footing. Last night, the Order of the Coif formally inducted its members of the JD class into its society. The Order of the Coif honors excellence in legal scholarship and is a continuation of the ancient Order of the Coif, which has been in existence since the Norman conquest of England in 1066. You are joining a storied tradition. Its membership is strictly limited to those graduating in the top 10% of the JD class. The new members are also listed in the program, and you can recognize them by the special white circular coif, which each is wearing on the top of their tam. 3 weeks ago, the Board of Advocates admitted 10 students to the National Order of the Barristers. You can recognize them by the medals they wear. This national organization recognizes the achievements and advocacy of 10 graduating students at different law schools across the country. This year, our law school mock court and mock trial competitors were national champions in the Dugerstein bankruptcy competition. They won the regional championship of the national trial competition. They were the national semifinalists in the ABA labor and employment mock trial competition, and they won the national championship in the ABA arbitration competition. We are so proud of our board of advocates. We are especially proud to count among our student body and alumni 10 veterans of the United States Armed Service. We are so grateful. We are so grateful for their commitment and selfless service, and also the service of their families. Our graduating veterans can be identified by the special red, white, and blue cords they are wearing this evening. And can our veterans please stand so we can express our deepest thanks to them. While we have recognized the particular academic and service achievements of some of our graduates, I wish we had time to recognize individually everything that each one of you has accomplished, because you have all accomplished so much during your time in law school, and it has been a privilege and an honor for the faculty and staff to be part of your education. But before we can get you up here to give you your hoods, there's another very special group of people we need to thank, and that is your family and friends. For all that our students have accomplished, none of them did it alone. Many of you were supported by a spouse, partner, significant other, or personal friend. They have encouraged and cheered you on so you might reach this moment. So if you are a spouse, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, will you stand and be recognized so we can thank you? Other family members have also played a crucial role in bringing you here today. Your children, your parents, your siblings, your grandparents, your uncle, aunts, second cousins, they've all contributed to this moment and this milestone in countless ways with encouragement, concern, and love. So if you are a child, parent, sibling, grandparent, friend, family member, any relation at all to one of our graduates, will you stand so we can recognize you? For those of you who received the Master of Laws degree today, your time with us was shorter than those who will receive the JD, but you brought us something so very special, and we hope you will take away new knowledge and friendships. Our American LLM students came to us with experience in the practice of law and a perspective sometimes gained at another law school. The SJD degree, or the Doctor of Science of Law, is a doctoral research program that provides our outstanding graduates of one of our Dedman School of Law's LLM programs with the opportunity for advanced study in specialized area of the law. Our international LLM and SJD students have come to us from 22 different countries this year and have given us new insights and knowledge about our rapidly shrinking world. Today, there are over 2,000 LLM graduates engaged in the private practice of law and in public service in at least 80 countries around the world. Wherever you go, you will always be part of the SMU Dedman School of Law family. We hope and believe that you will make this world a better place, and we look forward to cheering on your many professional accomplishments in the future. We will now proceed with the hooding and diploma ceremony. I know everyone wants to take pictures of their graduates, but please be respectful of all the graduates and all the other family members who want to see their special student. I want to assure you that professional photographers will be getting a picture of each graduate after they receive their diplomas. Professor Christopher Hanna will be hooding our SJD candidates. Professors Keith Robinson, Greg Crespi, and Christopher Hanna were selected by the graduating LLM class to hood the LLM candidates. Professors Dale Carpenter, Greg Crespi, Joanna Grossman, Tom Mayo, and Beth Thornburg were selected by the JD graduates to hood our JD candidates. The other members of the faculty will now leave the stage to form a receiving line to greet and congratulate the graduates after they have been hooded. A tradition at the law school is that persons who have graduated from the Dedman School of Law in the past and who have family members graduating in this year's class may participate in the hooding. Those family members are seated in a special section and will come forward at the appropriate time to participate in the hooding ceremony. I'm going to ask the faculty to go ahead and form the receiving line if you are not hooding. And Assistant Dean for Graduate and International Programs, Martin Camp, will announce the recipients of the SJD and LLM degrees.
Dean Collins. I present to you Norad Sutsanban, who is receiving the SJD degree. We now begin with the students who are receiving the International LLM. Cesar Ahmed. Abdulrahman Al-Ahud. Nora Bogan Alotaibi. Mohammed Ali Akani. Rawan Khalid Al-Taibi. Stella Abdul Naher. Abdallah Mohammed Al-Tawayedri. Andres Alvarez Cordero. Dean Collins, this is Siyung Arka, whose wife had twins this morning. Mamie Baker. Carolina Fernandez Bispo. Ana Carolina Mayo Batista. Saja Abusala. Mauricio Rodriguez Sillas. Wei Ting Chung. Roya Inami. Tao Hong. Wen Chun Hu. Hart Lee. Wesley Matthew. Luyano Navis Oliveira. Diana Patton. Bartolome Pokarowski. Josefa Zimara Sáenz Flores. Masimba Ray Godfrey Saruwaka. Kunasha Sides. Toyoshi Thomas. Janet Terrell. Samira Balu Arani. C.U. Wong. Yun Shu. Ji Wei Yong. Sa Yu Chong. Dean Collins, I now present to you the candidates for the Tax LLM. Catherine Blair Bennett. Jade Lewis. Dean Collins, I now present to you the candidate for General LLM, Cody Allen Wood. That concludes the graduate degrees.
We will now proceed to hood the JD class of 2019. Our standard bearer, Brian Long, will be hooded first. Brian is graduating summa cum laude. Brooke Adams, our SBA president, has a big job. She will be announcing the rest of the JD candidates. Please bear with her name pronunciations. Brooke, will you please proceed to be hooded? Will the other JD candidates please come forward and proceed to be hooded, beginning with our Student Bar Association officers.
Laura Kakish. James D. Ewing. Paul J. Abelkop. Joseph Miles Abel. Dustin Crucial Adams. Wayne Atkins. Jorge Javier Aguilar. Adam Onhu, led by his stepfather, John Shackelford, class of 1983. Nikki Akabasi. Adnan Akram. Madison Joe Alexander. Jeffrey Dean Alcorn. Ricardo R. Alvarado. Brent Amen. Shay Andrew. Ernest Jamal Akil. Madeline E. Bailey. Tamara Yessie Banco. Spencer D. Banks. Rogers Connor Barbie. Mandy Arsalai Fernandez. Ashley E. Bearden. Lizette Bissara. Wesley G. Beckman, led by his wife, Juliet Gaze Beckman, class of 2016. Jason Allen Benham. Lexus J. Bible. Brandy Bottlesbach. Erica C. Bennett. Brianna Michelle Blackman. Grace Burdett, being hooded by her mother, Mary Payton, class of 1982, her father, Elliot Burdett, class of 1981, her stepfather, Honorable John Payton, class of 1968, and her husband, John Sayer, class of 2017. Robert Edward Callan III. Kelly Allen Carter. Ryan C. Casey. Faith Nicole Castillo. Kenneth F. Cedino. Isham Chiali. Elise N. Cicio. Talia Marie Clement. Richard A. Cochran. Pedro Miguel Conejo Zavala. Thomas Rodley Cook. Victoria Cornett. Zachary J. Cossum. Mackenzie D. Kraft. Tiffany R. Crawford. Sean P. Kreider. John D. Crowder. Dominic Lee Criciani. Devin J. Downhall. Grace Kiri Diane Dionery. Aaron L. Diggins. Daniel David Dower. Timothy Doyle. Shannon Dugan. Bethany E. Eccles. Priscilla Elias. Laram Almazi. Appointed by his cousin, Summer Almazi, class of 2005. Charles Nicholas Insminger. Catherine Marie Geraldo. Harrison R. Farmer. Gerard Faulkner. Anam Bosley. Nicole Ann Farragon. Kari Malcolm Farrell. Mac Fitzgerald. Kelsey Mariah Flores and Baby Bear. Casey Wyatt Frazier. Sarah Grace French. Chelsea L. Futrell. Samantha Lee Geis. Megan Renee Galloway. Adrian Galvin, hooded by his fiancée, Rebecca Newman, class of 2018. Cassandra Nicole Galvez. Ali John Gosenberg. Madeline D. Geesey, hooded by her father, Jeffrey Geesey, class of 1986, and her mother, Cheryl Strauss, class of 1986.
W. Grant. Matthew R. Green. Michael Lee Grisham. Alexander Lee Ruggs. Chase E. Haggard. Gregory J. Hall. Austin Kindred Hamby. William Moore Hanlon. Tyler Lawrence Hardy. Jason Rudolph Harmon. James B. Harper. John Kenneth Harper.
Go, Jude!
Mark A. Harrington. Elizabeth Harris. Brooke Lemon Hudlett. Nathaniel Stevens Hawley. Kristen Marie Hecker. Emily E. Hager. Ellen Nicole Hyten. Sarah Hendricks. Naseem Nicole Hadari. Clayton Schweitzer Highland. Christy D. Hilbert. Nicola S. Hines.
Preston A. Hughes. Samuel G. Huey. Andrea Hunter. William Leet Hutchinson III. Dr. Thomas Shushil John. Harley Elizabeth Jones, put in by her uncle Daniel K. Haygood, class of 1981. Julian K. Jacqueline June. Brian Mitchell Kelly. Put in by his father, Todd Perkins Kelly, class of 1988. Kyle J. Kurtz. Karen A. Carell. Desab Kim. Jeremy B. Kustov. Esther Lee. Nicholas Joseph Lee. Catherine Noel Lessie. Mitchell Kendrick Lockyer. Jackson Long. Joseph Daniel Lopez. AJ Lozano. Bianca B. Lorraine. Leonardo Martinez. Kyle A. Mason. Alexander T. Mazzaro. John Kenneth Mason. Caroline Maggie Milo. Joshua T. Myers. Taylor Marie Vaughn Michaels. Ashley E. Miller. Nicole Miller, tutored by her cousin, Kayla Cristales, class of 2017. Gina T. Mills, tutored by her mother, Ellen Presby, class of 1984. Lucas K. Moody. Amado Nicholas Montoya. John M. Moore. Megan E. Moore. Joy Mayling Mosley. Lauren Nicole Mosey. Roxana K. Murphy. Connor A. Sydney G. Nutt. Quincy Emmanuel Wakimu. Victor Steve Otieno. Olutumi Odukoya. Jackson Graham Oleski, hooded by his father, David Oleski, class of 1992. Michaela Ortiz. Allison Lorraine Osborne. Tomas Patricio Osuna. Colleen Ann Pagnotta. Chelsea Johanna Parrish. David J. Parsi. Victoria Barami. Frank S. Patel. Tristan Kyle Patterson. Alessandro A. Howering. Emily S. Pearl. Price Barton Pettigord. Margaret Claire Morrison Pinnell. McKenna C. Perez. Jonathan S. Petrie. Lauren M. Pfeiffer, hooded by her brother-in-law, Hayden Hooper, class of 2011. Mackenzie Flager. Brandon Peratt. Chip Pierce. Elizabeth Walsh Pittman. Divya Dilip Pranav. Christopher D. Pride. Ali Hussein Kamar. Karina Danielle Rambo. Caroline A. Reed. Catherine A. Reed. Stacy Colleen Reeves Gulledge. Nelson Rimmels. Angelica Patricia Reyes. Alexander B. Rico, hooded by his uncle Peter Huntress, class of 1995. Michael Don Rich II. John Hardy Rogers. Chandler M. Rognes. Alexandra E. Rowland. Jessica Lorraine Rolls. Merritt Marguerite Rose. Preston Westaway Rose. Madeline Grace Rossick, hooded by her mother Stephanie Rossick, class of 1989. Taryn Danielle Russell. Alan Arpana Samuel. Brian R. Sandy. Wesley E. Scarborough. Alec D. Schlinger, hooded by his brother Michael Schlinger, class of 2018. Colton Schultz. Spencer E. Schwabi. Emily K. Seaman, hooded by her grandfather Joseph Seaman, class of 1964. Justin M. Shelton. Allie Siller. Dr. Lisa Michelle Saraganian. Christina Marie Smith. Brittany Monique Somerville. Aubrey Rayleigh Starnes, hooded by her father, Matt Aubrey Starnes, class of 1989. Joseph John Stewart. Amy L. Stewart. Anna Stevens. Luke M. Strieber. Catherine Hope Sumrum. Haley H. Swanson. Laura Lindsay Tatum. Jonathan S. Taylor. Ryan A. Taylor. Catherine Ann Pham. Joseph R. Thielen. Kathleen Reed Thompson. Chelsea A. Till. Elizabeth Grace Tillman. Sarah Danielle Tobin. Christine Tiffany Tran. Ileana E. Trevino. Tree T. Trong. Joshua Andrew Vasquez. Juan Lipe Velasquez. Faith L. Vieira. Jeremy R. Wallace. Jennifer N. Walters. Jonathan Ryan Walther. Zachary McNicholas Weber. Jake M. Winslet. Tyler Colin Wright. Nelson H. Wu. Julia Claire Zaltman. Samuel C. Zatz. Yanyi Ya. Lucy Zoe.
The faculty will continue to greet and receive the remaining graduates and remain standing as the final graduates make their way through the receiving line. Let me take a moment to thank the faculty for their extraordinary work. This faculty is recognized locally, nationally, and internationally as leaders in their respective fields, yet their professional lives revolve around teaching and mentoring you. I am so grateful to each and every member of our faculty. To our newest members of the Mustang Alumni Association, thank you so much for sharing this very important part of your lives with us. You will always be part of the SMU family, and I hope you will keep in close touch with us so we can celebrate your accomplishments and cheer you on, because I know that each one of you is going to do great things. My wish for you is work that brings you joy, family and friends who surround you in love, and the courage to use your law degree to go out there and change the world. This concludes our opening ceremony. We ask that the audience please remain seated until the stage party, the faculty, and the graduates have left. Graduates, please stay seated until the faculty processes, and then you will be directed